Joining me now, Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland from Terrell County, Texas. Really eye-opening special report, Crisis at the Border, on Dan Abrams live last night. And hearing that interview and hearing him say, no one is coming to protect you, the cartel is in control. You live and breathe this every day. Would you agree?
Howdy, Marni. Thank you for having me back. And first, let me just say thank you all for continuing the coverage that NewsNation does. I can speak from watching all the news about the border. Nobody does it better than you guys. And that special last night was great. But get to your question. In a lot of places, he is right. Everything he spoke about is truthful. Look, I spent 26 years in the United States Border Patrol. I know the ins and outs. And I can tell you, being the sheriff in Terrell County, we're going to respond to you. Unfortunately, not all sheriff's offices in Texas are participating like they should be with Governor Abbott's Operation Lone Star. We're funded. This individual mentioned many offices are being defunded. That's accurate in some locations, but I can tell you here, thanks to Governor Abbott, thanks to Michael Banks, who are working their tails off to protect Texas, Texans, and Americans, we're better funded than we've ever been.
What do you make of his concerns that agents are in danger, that they're more fearful of losing their jobs for speaking out and saying what they're experiencing than they are afraid of the cartel?
What we have seen under this administration has been a lack of transparency along the border. Look, when I was in the Border Patrol under President Clinton, to Bush, to Obama, and to Trump, we always had the ability to give ride-alongs to show people what we do as Border Patrol agents. All of those four administrations led to a safer and more secure border. All of those administrations, again, allowed agents to get out and speak in the media, with the oversight of our OPA, Office of Public Affairs. This administration has completely limited Border Patrol agents from having that voice, limited our leadership from having that voice, have completely taken that voice over from DHS. And that's, they're fearful to get out and speak because they're afraid of some sort of retributive reaction from this administration.
One other thing, Sheriff, that stood out to me in watching the special was the level of activity along the border in so many of these towns, counties, and communities that, stops on the highway of trucks that may have migrants or crossing through the border fence. I mean, it seems as though there's always a scene to get to hurry to follow. Has that been your experience in your county, and does it come down to manpower?
100% comes down to manpower. And what that special showed, and really, if you could put a reporter at every Border Patrol station or a correspondent, or at least one in every sector, there is something going on along this border 24/7. Our county, over the last 3 years, we've had a significant increase to a point, our highest watermark for a year, which was fiscal year 2022, 418% increase in illegal alien apprehensions. Gotaways were very similar. There is always something going on. We're getting kind of back towards a little bit of slowness, but right before this presidential election, I predict us seeing more activity. We saw it before the last election, and the reason is people are getting the feeling that President Trump's going to be elected, and they have the feeling they need to get here in the United States before he takes over, because once he does, we're going to get back to that ability to allow our Border Patrol agents to secure our border.
Well, I hope that's not right, but there is some truth to it. You heard that agent on the border talk about the gotaways and that the ones who are getting away are often smarter. They know what they're doing. Do you agree that there's more concern with the illegal immigrants crossing who and what they are capable of and how they're able to get through and get away?
And most definitely. But you look at what this administration has created with the asylum seekers, letting the world know, come to the United States, we're going to let you in. Most of those countries don't have databases like we do to be able to identify criminal aliens. We're just letting them in, and we don't know who these people are. But yes, when you look at the gotaways, here in my county, in the station I commanded for the last 11 years before becoming sheriff, we always had about a 50-50 percentage. We'd catch about 50% and actually lose just about a little bit more. When you don't know who those people are, yes, that's concerning. But equally, if not more, of those we're allowing in. And I must say again that right now we'll let anybody from around the world into this country unless you're from Mexico. If you're from Mexico, we still send you back. If the president of Mexico was serious about border security and really wanted to take care of his people in Mexico, I think he would be doing a lot more and be willing to work a lot more with the United States on policies to help his people come to this country legally and provide the work that we need.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.